How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. 25 and Invested here to talk about how long and how much to smoke forever. There is a story to this one, and not to hold anyone up, but it is 11 years, 12 years, almost 11 years. So this video is much in, well, my coworker. I made this for my coworker, not to show my coworker because I'm sure he's not going to watch my garbage, but this is just for people who smoke. And in this case, we're using Canadian Classic Original King Size. They're about $18 after tax, and the average price for smokes is $12.26. I googled it, a little research, but I know for a fact that $18 was about the cost, or very damn close to the cost of Canadian Classics Original King Size this year in 2022. With that, we went over to a pack a day. So 360 days a year you're smoking. Not 365. I'm sure that would change things a tiny wee bit, but we just did a nice round 360. You know, sometimes you don't have the time to go get a pack a day. And yeah, we just this is broad, general. So $18, and we did the same calculations at $12.26, which is the average that we've disclosed earlier for smokes in Ontario. It is more in other provinces, so, and I didn't know that it's more in other provinces, so I'm learning something too. I'm not a smoker. I don't believe in smoking, and the whole reason why I'm making this is because I told my coworker that if he puts all his money into investing instead of smoking, that at one point in time he'll be able to smoke every day for the rest of his life, and this here proves it. For the sake of the argument, we are using a 7% interest rate. I do believe that the general interest, or the general rate of return for the S&P 500 has been 9.9 over the past, I don't know how many years, but this was a conservative, albeit on the low side, which is why we use 7%, because we want to make sure that this is as realistic as possible. So we would need to make this much per month, 547 or 373 per month, in order for us to buy a pack a day of smokes, which is the exact same as here. 18 times 3. Basically, this is how much per year you're going to spend on smoking, or you're going to invest into a broad-based index fund, S&P 500, at an average rate of 7%. So that's the monthly. So we divided our number by the amount of months, which gave us these numbers here, and that is where we came out with our calculations and how much you would gain. So this number on the right here, that's actually the interest accrued. So if I actually punch this into my calculator with a general interest, just a regular interest, it's literally called interest calculator. I got it off of the Android App Store. I use it for a lot of things because it just shows you starting balance, monthly contributions, and the interest rate, and then it just does the math for you, which is fantastic. So at $547, or I guess your monthly contribution would be $547. And I usually just do 100 years, and then it gives you a whole chart of all of them. So after 100 years, that's going to be 81 million. You're not investing for 100 years straight. You would be far too old, unless you live to be 190. So after 10 years, you've put away $90,000. So when you hit here, your actual account balance is about $91,000. That's a lot. I mean, you did save up quite a bit every year. You've added your interest into your next year's amount. So as you see, the interest is increasing until you hit 11 years and 12 years. And the reason why 11 and 12, just to show you how close you are after 11. It ended up actually being 12 years because you do come out a couple hundred shy. However, let's say that you just wanted to wait until retirement. If you waited and invested that same money that you would have spent smoking for 30 years, you could smoke 5 packs a day. I don't know if that's reasonable. You could theoretically smoke yourself to death if you just wait 30 years. I know, right? Why would you do that? 12 years. 12 years of deferred gratification. You could smoke every day. And as it turns out, it doesn't matter really what the equation is at a rate of 7%. If you took all the money into doing something, if you wanted to buy a Corvette every year, well, just take the average price of a Corvette, invest that money instead, and if you did that every year for 12 years, invested a Corvette's worth of money every year, you would be able to buy a Corvette every year after 12 years. That's just the way it goes. So as you can see, and on our low side, our average, 373, if you invested that after 11, 12 years, bam, you make enough money to buy yourself more than enough smokes. However, if you waited 30 years, you could again buy yourself that 5 packs a day. Again, guys, this is just a non-smoker. I don't know if 5 packs is reasonable. I never smoked a day in my life. I don't even condone it. I just thought it would be hilarious to show you that the math does work out. If you invested your money at a 7% return, instead of smoking, yes, you could buy that Corvette, or you could smoke every day for the rest of your life. It's called deferred gratification. If you deny yourself these things early and you stay vigilant, at the end of the day, you come out on top, I guess. If that's what you want, if you want to smoke yourself to death in your retirement, all the power to you. Anyways, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.